You don't get to skip the process. So why would you think that you can? There's just certain parts of the process that you cannot skip. Why would you think that you could just wake up one day and get to be where you want to be without putting in any work, any effort, taking any action, actually being intentional about your journey, or any of the above? That's not how it works. And I hate to be the one to break it to you and to keep it so real with you and let you know that there's no part of the process that you can skip. Yes, you can have abundance and you can attract. Everything is definitely working for your good, but you can't skip steps, babe. You can't skip the process. You have to go through the ugly parts of doing the work, really like digging deep within yourself and figuring out who you are, why you are the way that you are, what you need to heal, going through the darkness so that you can get to the light, going through the storm so that you can see the sunshine. It would be so nice if we could just wake up one day and subscribe to a different lifestyle or sign up for a different package, you know what I mean? Or whatever, when we don't like the way that the one that we're on currently isn't working out for us. But that's not how it works. You have to actually go through the process. You have to actually do the work. You have to actually dig deep within yourself and figure out what it is about you that you need to change in order to get to this place that you're trying to get to the next level of life. Believe me, I know it's so hard to change the trajectory of your life when you were maybe raised a certain way or just saw people operate in a certain way your entire life. I get it. But at the end of the day, you are responsible for that change. Even when you take the step to do the work, say you go to therapy, the therapist isn't going to do the work for you. The therapist is there to assist you in the work, but they're not going to do the work for you. You have to actually take the initiative, number one, to even go, and number two, to actually implement and utilize the tools that they've given you to use in your everyday life, to change yourself, to change your perspective, to change your reality in whatever way you want to. It's up to you. And there's really no other way to put it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way to make it easier, depending on how traumatic or whatever you've been through, whatever you've witnessed, you know, how deeply it has impacted you or created this narrative in your mind of why you think life is a certain way. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's just rainbows and butterflies and, oh, you know, once you figure it out, then you're in the clear. Because let me tell you something. Not only is it a journey to even start, it's a journey to continue. This is something that you have to do for the rest of your life. Whether it's healing, growth, elevation, self-love, any of those things, when it comes to developing yourself and changing the person that you are, this is a lifelong process. Welcome to death row, baby. Like, you're not getting out of it. Once you start that journey, you can never stop it. It's not a one and done. It's not something that you can just do one day or for a week or for a few months and boom, you're changed. This is who you are forever. You have to constantly, every day, it's a daily decision to wake up every day and decide, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. It's not easy, so don't expect it to be. But what's harder is struggling for the rest of your life with figuring out even what your purpose is for being here, you know? So taking that step and understanding that you can't skip it, like the first step is deciding that you want to do the work. The first step is deciding that you even understand that something needs to change, babe. That's the first step. So you can't skip that. And then after that, after you discover that that step needs to be taken and you take it, you have to go through the process. And the process is something that cannot be bypassed. Because if you bypass the process and you get to this point in life, say you become successful and you haven't healed or you haven't addressed your childhood trauma or relationship trauma or whatever it is that you haven't addressed, that is hindering you mentally or emotionally or maybe even physically, it's going to revisit you. It's going to revisit you because you tried to skip past it like it wasn't a thing, like it didn't even exist. And as unfortunate as it is, you have to face it head on. If you ever want to fully, truly become a different, better version of yourself, you got to do it. You got to take that step. You got to go through that process. And I know it's hard, but it's so, so worth it. It's so worth it. So yeah, you decide. You can stay where you are and continue to suffer in that reality every day, or you can take a step and decide that you want to change it. But just understand that you can't skip steps, babe, because eventually they're gonna come back around and you're gonna trip over them. I just don't want you to fall. That's it. That's all I got for you. I love you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel already. If you haven't subscribed to the shenanigans yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you.